お元気ですか My brother 私あなたの味方ですカルビーカパイリセン
遊び上手なやつにしゃぶられていると聞いた噂だけだね純つゆ味覚糖純つゆ
ソフトいろいろもよろしく。
ロッテチョコレート20年の歴史が今ザ・キング・オブ・キングス。初めてチョコレートに生クリームを生かしたスペシャルエマルジョンプロセスだからちょっとお高いですがとにかく美味しいのです。ロッテザ・キング・オブ・キングス。
今年のお茶はどうかの。
おかげさまで。
深い味わいじゃ。
風味豊かな抹茶のチョコレート。
このお茶はことによろしい。
ロッテことの四季
つぶつぶのパフがぎっしり詰まっております。サクッと軽い美味しさであります。
ロッテクランキーチョコ
オレンジジャムを炊き込んだスポンジケーキをチョコで包んだソフトチョコボール。この美味しさ、このボリューム。
大助かりの大得よロッテ大得よ
ソフトチョコボール。
ミルクチョコレートもよろしく。
コーン 100% 豊かな風味、美味しい歯触り、ボリュームたっぷり、100円。
この葉はスナックの三冠王です。
ロッテのこの葉かじってみよう What's new? What's new? かじってみなきゃわからないかじってみよう
グリコアーモンドボール。
わーお、ホワイトチョコとチョコレートの美味しい重ね着。
みんなでかじろう。イエイIt's スナッキーアーモンドボールはグリコだ。
プチパイとってもプチな昼下がりどこかで誰かが見つめてる
チョコレートクリームとラズベリージャムのおしゃれな一口パイ。
年頃のお兄さんいる？いっぱいいる。一人でいいのよ。グリコプチパイ。箱を開けたら金のペンダント見つけた。
久しぶりの我が家。懐かしい顔が揃って一味違うファミリーデート。グリコチョコレートコロンの香ばしい美味しさがここでも大人気。
ファミリーデートしましょうね。
ね。
グリココロンとプリッツ米っ子。
やっぱりあなたも夏休み？
そうよ。
一口いかが？涼しさいっぱいグリコフロート。
おいしい。
グリコフロート
カメハメハ大王から一言。
カメカメほうグビグビほう
では
果汁たっぷり
グリコカリッポあげ君がいるからあげ僕がいるのさポケットに全て
僕には君が、君には僕が分け合おう。グリコアーモンドチョコレート、セシルチョコレート。僕には君が、君には僕が分け合おう。グリコアーモンドチョコレート、セシルチョコレート。
And that's exactly what he did the day he got elected, was basically
such a fine line
walk out on
between
us.
stupid and clever. Yeah, it's just clever.
What up, Cyberspace Cadets, Cyberfan, fanbots everywhere. It's Cyber Prostate. It's Friday, New Year's Eve. You know what that means. It's time to CREEM STREEM.
CREEM STREEM.
Oh. Hey. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should have done that before stream and I would have woke up a little.
Yeah.
Baby.
Dude, all I can hear is fireworks outside my headphones.
Yeah, they're blowing
in my mouth.
It's legal here, man. So
yeah,
they're blowing
it's legal here too.
Everywhere.
Legal it's here? Not. The big ones aren't legal here, but people still shoot them off. Like, I'm near like 3 different state lines, like within an hour, and like you just go get fireworks and bring them back.
But for us, it didn't used to be legal. Like, you weren't supposed to be setting off the big ones, and then they changed the rules one year.
You can't sell the big here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense in the hotter states because, you know,
like
easier for brush fires and shit.
In Joe Dirt, Snakes and Sparklers.
Oh yeah. It's Kick and Wing. Kick and Wang.
Right, just got a DM.
Kick and Wang.
From yeah. We've got a well, I'll save the surprise for later. So how's everybody's week? Starting with April ASHERELLA.
Hey, it's okay. It was fine. It's a short week at work, so it's great. Had New Year's Eve off. So yeah, I mean it was tolerable.
I hear you. B is for BECCA.
It's been a great week.
Ribbit.
I've been hanging I'm a bit froggy, yes. I've been hanging out with family, and they get me into trouble.
Yeah, blame them, right? It's always always have a scapegoat.
That's right.
That's right. Or
they know their roles.
Blame society. See us for Shagon. How was your week?
Hi, I just jumped in.
Or as we like to call her, ATM. Now.
Yeah, hit ATM.
Hit ATM.
That was funny.
I'm happy. I'm looking forward to the new year and hoping it'll be better. But I can say the best thing about 2021 is our daughter coming into the world. So I can't say it's all bad. Right.
No, that's
one highlight.
There's always good things and bad things that happen. It's like we get stuck in this cycle of this horse shit that the news vomits and shit. So yeah,
she was called a COVID baby a few times, and it's okay. It's like a little cute, but like mostly it just makes me mad because it's all bullshit. So just saying that.
Maybe it's just a lockdown baby. You should call it, right?
Baby boom. Baby boomer baby.
We're doing the right thing. Like, make babies. Like that's Elon Musk says, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I didn't say
that. Whatever.
See, the real fun's happening in the studio.
She's got a lot of Swedish and Polish in her. It's good. Yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, I got a 23andMe kit for Christmas. So I gotta spit in that thing and send it off.
Maybe don't do that.
I wouldn't do it either.
Why?
I did it and I regret it completely.
Why?
Because then they know everything about you, and you don't do it.
It can affect insurance too, from what I've heard.
They have the one, and then they have like the one that's like health oriented, and the one I got is just like the ancestry one. My sister got it for me.
No. They can know everything. And it's not.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know the results you get. What?
I did the ancestry one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I mean, there's so many fun stories about this, about people finding out that they were like cheated on, or like their parents aren't actually their parents, and
like
a whole bunch of
tons
drama.
Yeah, I've read several Reddit posts and things like that about that coming up, and then people like, I don't know, like big family secrets coming out and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So
they never found him.
Yeah. Roasted, how was your week, man?
Well, right up until sometime this afternoon, it was doing okay this week, and then we all got some really kind of rough news this afternoon that I'm pretty sure we'll talk about later.
Okay.
I'm sorry, whatever it is.
Well, she was almost 100, so...
Oh, you're talking about... of course. Yes,
we're all deeply impacted.
Right.
Our house literally stopped for like 5 minutes. I spotted it popping up on my phone. Didn't say anything, immediately ran to Colleen's computer and verified it. And then I said something, and literally it was like, record scratch. What? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We're big Betty White fans.
Yeah, I said this with you guys, but like she waited until the last minute to not make 2022 worse.
Oh.
She just it's like fuck 2021. Right?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
I don't know. I'm trying to make any kind of like positive
rationale. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Well, remember, guys, she basically shaped television she is the guru of television. All television was developed around her in her lifetime. And since what we do with these streams kind of developed on from that, we're really carrying on her legacy.
Sorry I missed that, y'all. I had to go let Uzi in again because once again,
You're right. You're just missing some like serious shit about Betty White tonight.
It's okay. Have a drink.
Yeah.
I'm sure she is wherever she is.
Dude.
I'm not gonna pour one out. I'll just drink it, but
She'd get mad if you were pouring one out. That's a horrible waste of alcohol.
yeah, she said she liked what vodka and
Vodka
something.
and grapefruit
I'm about
juice.
to drink some vodka
Vodka,
then.
grapefruit.
Got some Pinnacle Whipped right here.
Kept her going.
you know, it's like people, you know, just think that she was like I don't know, man. She kind of got around, is what I heard, and then she was kind of had a loose caboose, as they say, and then she
How loose?
married this dude named Alan Ludden, who used to do this work called Password, the game show. Yeah, that was his claim to fame, and they married, and they stayed married for for life until he died, if I remember correctly. You know,
And she never remarried.
She never did.
When I
did
was
she? Go ahead.
when I was a kid, I loved this is back Nick at Night still had old TV shows on, 60s and 70s TV shows, and you know she was Sue Ann Nivens on Mary Tyler Moore.
Yes.
And I used to always watch Mary Tyler Moore show when I was young, and Sue Ann I always thought was hilarious. Her character, I don't know, I didn't like Mary. I liked all the side characters, you know what I mean? I found Mary to be a little insufferable and a little needy and whiny, but Sue Ann was great, and Ted. But yeah, I remember because I'd watch Golden Girls when I was little too, you know, because who didn't see Golden Girls, at least in reruns when they were young, and being oh, that's the same, that's Rose, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And putting that connection together. And also the movie Lake Placid, where they have the giant alligator, and then at the end of the movie it turns out that she's the one feeding these you know, big aggressive alligators.
Well, remember that Sue Ann Niven was a horny woman.
Yes.
That character was very horny.
Yes.
She was very flirtatious, yes.
When Betty White auditioned for the Golden Girls, she originally auditioned for Blanche, as a horny
yeah.
woman. They cast her as Rose. Rue McClanahan, who became Blanche, auditioned to be Rose. Rose was very similar to the character that she had played on soap called Vivian. Ditz. And part of the reason that they were able to convince B. Arthur to join the Golden Girls, to join the cast of the Golden Girls, was that their characters got switched because B. Arthur did not want to wind up playing Maud next to Sue Ann, next to Vivian, you know?
Right. That makes sense. And I had heard that she had auditioned for Blanche before. And you know, this is kind of random, but Estelle Getty, who was Sophia, she was actually younger than Betty and Rue and B. She was the youngest of the cast, but she played Sophia, the oldest.
Can I interrupt? I just sent you guys a thing in the chat. It's a tweet. I don't know if you guys want to share. Apparently, I don't know. You guys can share if you want, but I thought it was funny. You're talking about sleeping around or something?
Norm MacDonald.
Yeah, it's a Norm MacDonald joke.
Yeah. Oh,
Pretty
Norm.
good.
Poor Norm. God.
Yeah.
If I write, you want to share that, or I don't know.
I don't. Let me. All right.
I can just screen cap of it.
Hold on. I'm overthinking shit over here. Okay, you.
I mean, our Crip Daddy is, you know.
At it again. Hi, Uzi.
I mean, yeah, she would like laugh at anything like that, like any like, and like I saw someone else like post about how she brought on a black tap dancer, and it was like in the 50s, and they said like you can't do that, you know, get him out of here. I don't want it. Like, and she's like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyway."
She did 2 more episodes before they canceled her.
I'm not quoting her exactly. I don't think that's what she said. But I mean, you know what I mean.
That was the essence of what she said, the spirit of what she said.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Who have we not asked about their week? Trippy, how was your week?
It was pretty good. I dropped my first ever little animation. It's pretty bad. You guys should watch it.
To be honest, I think it looked great. I was really impressed with what you did, because I know how fucking hard that shit is. It's hard to make a shitty cartoon, you know. But yours look good.
You know what's really bad about it? Last night when I saved it and uploaded the second version with it more turned up, I accidentally deleted my project version. So like the version of it in process is gone, and I gotta rebuild it.
Oh
no!
At least I got all the parts.
Timma!
Happy New Year!
Oh my God!
A is for AHTEMMA.
She's like, hey.
Welcome back.
Happy motherfucking New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And yeah, we're going to announce right now that AHTEMMA, I had asked her to rejoin us because it just didn't feel right. I don't know about all y'all, but I don't know.
Here.
Yeah, so.
Well, I do apologize. It's not going to be a full-time thing for me because my hips are not allowing me to sit down like anywhere for more than about an hour and a half at a time.
Right.
So I will be here as much as I can be, and I've got kids that have been stuck in a state where nobody's allowed to interact with each other for 2 years. So I'm kind of a bit overwhelmed with trying to keep everybody busy, but I will be coming by as much as I can.
Good.
Yes.
Good deal. Well, cool. Welcome back. All right. How was
Hey,
your week?
everybody.
How was your week?
My week has been incredibly busy and kind of awesomely fulfilling and weird and frozen and kind of I don't know.
Have y'all found a
Chiller
house
than
yet?
it's been like. Oh fuck, dude! They keep changing how they're going to promote him. So, like, what region we're supposed to be looking at. So every time I go to look at a house and I think I get a beat on something, we get new information, and yeah. So, I don't know. We have other stuff in the works, and we're going to look at that. And hopefully, Tennessee's looking mighty pretty right now, and property is a great price out there. So, I don't know.
Tennessee?
Yes, it is.
You be close to me.
I love Tennessee.
I was
It's
gonna
gorgeous.
say.
You've been close to me too.
Yeah.
I can be into Tennessee in like less than an hour.
Tennessee's a pretty rocking place.
I can be into like a lot of different states in like an hour.
That's all. I like
You're
it.
looking at the Mississippi side of Tennessee or the mountain side of Tennessee?
Probably the mountainside, considering my family's from the Appalachians.
Oh, Tim, that'd be cool if you moved like close where, like, I don't know. That'd be cool. This is a good area.
Yeah, I'm looking at homesteading and being able to maybe sell some stuff on the side that I grow. So I
live
need
like
an area.
right outside Asheville, North Carolina.
Asheville's supposed to be pretty nice. We kind of looked out that way.
Yeah, it's real hippie though. Like it's real.
We removed Asheville from our list when they decided to defund their police last year.
Okay, yeah, hippie punks. Yeah, that's like the police. Like they took a knee. I say that in quotes. Like took a knee with like a bunch of protesters. Like about a year ago.
We were done.
Yeah,
We were done.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, it has its issues, but it also has a lot of really great things about it. A lot of good, like, food and beer and, like, art and things like that, but it has its issues as well.
Yeah, I'm you know, it's cool. It's cool. Like I want everybody to be where they're happy, but Asheville looked kind of shady to me after a while. I started looking at the politics and the people in control, and I went, you know, I know what a dumpster fire looks like from far away. And then they voted for that shit, and I'm just like, okay, you know, cool. That's all right. Y'all keep that. I'll just go this way. I'm great. I'll go find something out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Well, I'm gonna tell everybody Happy New Year's, Nathan Rita, and say hey to Harley's Timeout in there, TW, Zuka67, shouting at clouds, of course. What's up? And on people in Twitch, Mr. Scott Awesome, I saw Dumbbeard. Let's see, people all over the place, man. That's cool.
Hell yeah, Happy New Year, buddy. Happy New Year, buddy.
Who am I missing? I'm missing Madness. Yes, Madness is there. Nacho Dom's the Great. That's right. Hey, Nacho.
Did you say Mrs. Madness?
No, I just said Madness.
I'm going to call him Mrs. Madness from now on.
Oh, jeez.
He'll love that.
Oh, that reminds me. Thank you.
He wants Mrs. Madness to be, you know, Barbara for you to see. That's his dream. I know him.
Well, she's a very pretty woman. I don't believe it.
Yes, let's all share a laugh. That was Harley's Timeout's laugh. She's gonna get mad in chat and beat me up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we can do this. All right. So I'm gonna pull up this visual first. All right, and these are shipping containers, or these are boats loaded with shipping containers. They decided to, since they can't come into port, because they don't know why. Nobody knows why they can't come into port. They've got all this shit on their boats, man. So
I know why.
They spelled out "Let's go, Brandon." What do you think, Temma? Becca?
I know exactly why. Because the Port Authority unions, the cargo, the crane operator unions, have all the control, and nobody is telling them no, and they're just doing whatever they want, and they're like totally and completely slowing everything down so they can feel fucking special, and they aren't letting any other companies run but the unions right now. It's all by mandate. The supply chain issue is contrived. If you go look at the actual data, it'll freak you out.
That's what I, pretty much came to the conclusion too. It was all right. So I watched I'll talk about my week real quick. The important thing happened today. I had my old buddy, man, that, I've known this dude since I was 18 years old and went to high school and college together. We did lots of drugs together. And, and then he ended up moving, working for, these big Fortune 500 companies and, made a lot of money. Now he's moved back here. He was living in Oswego, Illinois, which is a pretty nice place. They had a huge farm. And so he came over and we watched the game. It was great. Had a ball, laughed about some old shit. Talked about people that when you're old, it's like, you remember Pop? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, man. How'd he die again? I don't know. I can't remember. But it was really fun, man, to just hang out with my old friend. And then we started talking about shit. And it's like, he is diametrically opposed to me on political shit. And it got kind of weird, so we just decided to stop talking and watch the rest of the game. But we were talking about other shit. It's interesting, man, because I don't know, he was on a really hardcore conservative blog site. I was on there with him for a couple of years back in 2010. Maybe a little bit before that. It was 2005. So I don't know what happened, but he's back, and I'll get chances to, I guess, discuss shit with him. It's really cool to see just somebody you know, from the past that, you know, it's like we picked up where we left off. It's just that, you know, the whole political thing is, we're not, you know, well, I mean, it's not going to fucking, you know, it's not going to do to us what, you know, it does to people on Facebook, right?
Right.
That's
You
so
know?
fucking awesome, am I right? Like, there's like a few people in my life, and I will see them, and I haven't seen them for years. And it's like, you know, it's like, it was like yesterday or something.
I know.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I'm kind of an introvert, you know. It's like hard to make friends. It's hard to keep friends, but like I'm so thankful. I have a few people that like I know they're always there, and you know, they're always there for me. I'm always there for them.
Aww.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay, yeah. If one of us dies, like I know we're gonna be at each other's funerals. Like that's pretty special. Okay,
Yeah.
It is.
That's pretty, right?
Right.
Right. I'm going first.
Stop it! Stop it!
Not that I'm trying.
What does he mean
You
by
know.
that?
I'm going first.
Are we racing?
You guys, I got you all beat. I've already been dead, so you guys are just quitting.
I don't know. I don't know about
So
your
now
time-
you're undead.
I don't know about your time zones, but we have 30 minutes to
Yeah,
the new
and
year
everybody
about.
I'm 30 minutes
Oh.
into 2022.
Yeah, so I was going to say for everybody in the Eastern Time Zone, Happy New Year. It's good to see everybody hanging in the chat and having fun while they're bringing in the new year. Remember, don't drive and drink, right? Remember, it's amateur night.
Right.
And so what you want to do is get an Uber with a sober driver. So if you need one, do it. Don't get too fucked up and drive. That's all I'm saying. Don't get too fucked up because you'll get
Yeah.
whiskey dick and you won't be able to
9:30
do jack shit.
Don't-
You know.
Don't get
You're pushing
stupid and
rope.
kill somebody or get arrested. You don't want that. Don't do it.
Like that's yeah.
It's 9:30 here. There's already fireworks, y'all.
Hey, Michael Hatfield. Yeah, they've been blowing them all evening too around here. They're crazy.
Well, they got nothing else to fucking celebrate, dude. We aren't allowed to have any fun anymore. They shut everything the fuck down.
Yeah,
So
I feel for
everybody
you.
does it at home.
Beard showed me this video on Twitter of the immense celebration in Australia. I don't know if you guys saw it, but they shot like so many fireworks everywhere. It was just like this amazing display off their bridge and like the their opera house. And our like response is like, did anyone actually see it? Were they actually outside?
Those weren't fireworks. Those were fireworks.
Was there to see it?
Australians.
You saw that the Aboriginal protest in front of Parliament, they actually set the doors on fire, right?
Damn.
I did not see that.
Oh.
Did they?
Oh yeah, the Maori did, and it wasn't just Maori, it was a whole bunch of, but they got the Aboriginals are all fired up and they were doing a war dance, and there was a whole bunch of white Australian men in there doing the war dance with them.
Oh,
and they were
Tom,
all
are there a
arming
bunch
their
of
arms.
Maori in Australia too?
I think it's Maori that's Australia, or is that New Zealand?
No,
Whoever
that's
the
New
Aboriginal
Zealand.
group is.
That's
Okay.
New Zealand.
Whatever, but it's the same style dance, and that's why I get them backwards, and I can't remember what it's called.
I mean, they're like a Polynesian
war dance.
islands that settled
But
there.
it's a
so-
war dance, and the Aboriginals on the Australian mainland do the same thing. I always
Haka.
thought they were. What is it?
Haka.
Yeah.
Haka. Thank
Haka.
you.
Oh, where their like eyes bulge and then they do the
Yeah.
that
They were doing that dance, and the Aboriginals set the Parliament doors on fire.
I love it. Do it.
Oh, it was their old one, not the
Oh my
current
God.
one, but they burnt the shit down, dude. They tried to set it on fire, and like, yeah. And apparently, the Aboriginals were the ones screaming that this is our country and this is our Parliament, and they were trying to take it over. And like, I don't know, man. They're pissed. Nobody's playing nice no more.
I'm sorry, I wasn't saying like violence is good. Don't do
Sometimes
that.
it is. Not all the time.
Well, I just for Becca, Mr. Stelter is on Twitter bringing in the new year. That's it.
I saw it.
And I just love it. He's so festive. I appreciate that.
Look, the double glasses really highlights his creeper smile. That's all I noticed.
Yeah. I don't know, man. And there's like kids' toys and shit in the background. It's creeping me out. What am I doing?
I missed this. I'm gonna have to go look at his thing.
Don't stare too hard. I put it in our little chat. I'll drop the link in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should be on the display. I got it running through OBS here.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Irate, can you share your screen already, or?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I think I can. You know, it's a great idea.
'Cause I think you're already doing stuff. And
thanks, Chiggy. Chigong.
She's all over it.
Almost got my name right.
It's Chiggy Wiggy Bo Biggie.
Yeah, I love it.
Dude, this dude is so fucking cringe.
Yeah, yes.
That's putting it lightly.
Do you think that's his pony on the shelf, or is that his kid's pony?
That's his.
He's a brony.
He bought it for his kids.
Don,
It also wasn't
Don,
white.
Don does not
Oh.
judge. Don Lemon does not judge me.
It wasn't
be
white
a
when he
potato
bought it.
head brony and smell
Don
his finger
Lemon.
all day long.
Don
I feel
Lemon
sorry
is
for his
smart enough
wife.
to judge you.
Actually,
All right, so I don't know if y'all would know this, but speaking of CNN, funny you should bring that up. It looks like that. Who's the dude that got caught fapping?
Tubin.
Yeah, Jeffrey Tubin.
I think he's replacing Fredo, man.
That
Oh my god, are you
no
fucking serious?
way.
Oh my god, that would be awesome. That would be so fucking awesome, y'all.
Poetic justice. Yes.
That would be
go
so
from
fucking
fam to
awesome.
fap.
Bam
Oh,
to
that
bat.
would be fucking amazing, y'all.
All right, and I've got another thing we'll look at here. I guess I could bring that up. Hold on a second. Let's see. Can we do this? Because I want it to look cool. Let me pull out this thing here and excuse me while I whip this out.
All right, I'll get mine out too. Is that how we're doing it tonight? All right. Good thing I'm in pajama bottoms. You guys won't hear the zipper. No?
Whoa, dude.
No giggles or
Oh,
anything? I'm joking.
no, I didn't hear the zipper.
Fine, I'll just make I'll make Harley
Don't
laugh.
tell me to
Joke.
whip shit out, guys. I'll take out my computer desk. That's rude. Don't do
All right, and we've got the best fairy tales of 2021. All right, coming up here. All right, in the left-hand top corner. I'll wait till it propagates to the screen here. Yeah, you see the truth thing with Fire Squad. Here we go. The best fairy tales of 2021. All right, insurrectionists versus famous painting. White supremacist, hate crime victim. SUV that drove itself, the gun that shot itself. Nothing to see here. Humanitarian. This is one of the best memes I've seen in a while.
Oh, that's the one I sent you.
It is, isn't it? See?
I got that from Object of Hate. Shout out.
Hey, man.
Except the meme you're just showing like part of it, but yeah. Oh yeah, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the current year or whatever, right?
Oh man.
Oh jeez.
See, there's so much to cover. It's too much.
I just can't believe that Beard Barian did that. You know, the insurrection.
Can't believe it.
Well, it's not
You don't know
Beard
Beard Barian. That guy looks just like Beard Barian.
Kind of resembles him a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, enough.
We could add like so many things
Beardy
like
is
Jack
so
Murphy.
fantastic and gentle, though.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Murphy. Oh my god, dude. He blocked me, and I didn't. All I did was say like, "Dude, it pissed me off, man."
Definitely blocked you. That's so great.
Dude, I didn't even know
Good
about
job.
the drama and the dust up. I just called him out on looking like a pussy for putting up a thing, and I was even nice about it. I said, "Dude," because he put up the thing about being a man. He put up the thing about being a man, and he put in the word sovereignty, and then you click on the fucking tweet, and all the responses are cut off. And you're like,
Oh
fuck? I was like, dude, you like, man, you look like You just look unsure. You don't look like a man standing on his own with your comments turned off, dog. And he blocked me for it. Like,
dude, we could we could have
I didn't
like
even know about the shit, and I'm like, you picked on the meanest or the nicest mean girl on the fucking internet. Fuck you, dude.
we could definitely have like a whole thing about that, but I'm sure Irate doesn't want to get into that
No.
garbage
Oh,
right now.
Hilarious.
I'm guessing.
Let's talk about his sexual kinks. That was interesting, huh?
Who?
Jack Murphy.
Oh yeah. That the deal that he cut, the cut thing. I don't know, man. I was reading more stuff on this YouTube pick a side thing, which is interesting because people are being censored that expose pedophiles on YouTube.
Yep.
But YouTube is letting the kind of pedo-friendly shit stay up.
The grooming and all, yeah.
Yeah, and they're calling them out as their unified bloggers. And I think Cass Warfox is going to be doing something on that tomorrow because that's kind of what he does. And Boo is historically a part of that. Have you heard anything about him have anything to do with that?
No.
No.
I think he was in chat a minute ago. I don't know if he's. Are we on the
ASHERELLA
Twitches and everything tonight?
Yeah.
I mean, I know he was trying to kind of stay away from it because it's hard work doing that kind of stuff. So maybe we shouldn't talk about it. It's not easy work and not something.
Well, it's funny to me that they consider themselves a protected class.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't think we should touch it. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll end up getting censored.
Yeah, let's just not touch it.
Well,
obviously,
everything I did, like some of the first videos I did, like got yeeted like 3-4 years after the fact that I had put them up, and there was like about it had this Heart's Progress interview on there and stuff, but it's on BitChute, fam, so it's up there forever. Suck my dick, I don't care.
If you want to talk about that kind of shit, it's gonna be like the Ghislaine Ghislaine trial. What is it?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, most of the
Ghislaine.
A lot of people have just been saying Ghislaine.
Walking down Ghislaine.
Yeah, so if you want,
you must really hate your kid to give him a name that starts with Jizz.
Yeah, that's just that's another nightmare to add
a
to
lot
the
of people
pile.
say Ghislaine too, so it might just be Ghislaine. Yeah,
it's a Saxony name, which is really kind of ironic considering I think her family's fucking French or some shit.
They're Jewish, yeah.
So,
yeah.
But I mean, it's a Saxony name, so I'm kind of like confused. I don't know, like I don't know. Whatever. It's a weird fucking name. They probably just thought it sounded cool.
Yeah.
Either way, I hope she rots in life.
Demon training don't go away unless somebody throws some shekels. And fam, I need them.
I'm mesmerized by it.
Somebody
moving across
donate
the
something.
street.
Are you having fun? Because I'm just moving the motherfucker around in my mouth.
I'm sitting here watching it like I'm a fucking
I was
cat.
too.
Boom, boom, boom,
I
boom,
was
boom, boom.
too.
Boing, 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 boing.
I should have got Dexter in here and had him look
boing,
at it.
boing, 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 boing.
I'm looking for my Odyssey password if you guys hear paper, sorry.
What about Odyssey?
I can't find my password. It's something I go through every fucking time.
That's what I hate about Odyssey. It logs you out. I don't like it.
It doesn't log me out.
Doesn't log me out
Are you putting shit
either.
up there, man? Yeah, I think if you're uploading it up to it, it'll take everything off your Twitter. I mean, off your YouTube.
That's what I have it set up at like.
You sync it up and it'll take everything. And BitChute does it too, or at least it used to.
BitChute still does it. I just need to actually start doing things on my channel again. But I need to fix my body so I can sit and edit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
stopped
figured it out.
uploading to BitChute.
Got it.
I totally get it.
That fire emoji
It
over
took
at
too
Odyssey.
long
to say it
for
like
the
it.
shit to upload, and then it would upload everything out of
Make you
order.
ash.
And it was just annoying me.
Are you gonna share that, Irate?
Share what?
Oh, jeez.
What?
Check your donations, Irate.
Oh, ASHERELLA tips $10. I didn't see it pop on the screen, man. Did it pop on the screen?
Yeah.
I saw it right when I signed into Odyssey.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Original ASHERELLA tips $10. Says Happy New Year. And you know what that means? The cleansing flames of the archangels.
Cleansing flames. Cleansing flames.
Bam! Here we are. 2
But
minutes ahead.
everybody else needs to tip as well, if you can, you know.
I appreciate that. You know, it's really hard for me to ask for money and shit from people, man. It really is. I just, you know, I was, I don't know. I just want to have fun, man. And if it wasn't for the money, some of the money that I made here, man, I mean, it's like, you know, I was able to pay off, you know, my taxes and shit, you know, for the house, you know, the property tax.
You're
Yes.
providing a service, you're entertaining people, and like, you know, I'm kind of like I will throw some money at my friends and like, you know, my YouTube and streaming like homies, because it's like I appreciate what you do. Like, you're putting out entertainment that entertains me, you know, like keeps me occupied, and like I don't know, I don't mind, like if I appreciate or enjoy something and I've got the money to do it, then I definitely do, you know.
Trippy Cat, Steven. All right, Steven retired the Beard Barian because of that lookalike on January the 6th.
Because of the MAGA Viking?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it.
That's what
I
he
wouldn't
said.
have done it, but I get what he's doing. I know he's Canadian, so he has to be careful.
Well, yeah, he's got other shit going on. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, you know, real life. Real life is real life, and it does its thing.
I thought he was the Merry Maple Man for quite a while.
Yes.
But, oh, no, that was his other channel, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what he is on Twitch, too. Highly entertaining.
He's always been so gentle and, like, not wanting to get involved in drama, so...
He's a good guy.
I think he'll always be known as Beardy, even if he goes to Merry Maple Men. There's always
Absolutely.
going to be that subset that knows him as Beardy, who's even out
Yeah.
loud.
Well, it's like how Malevolent Rider changed his name in chat to, I don't even know how to say that, Godless Thunder.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to keep calling him Rider. 'Cause I've known him as that name for years. I'm going to have to beat him up.
Why do you... All right, so what is the significance of that name, Argolis Thunder? Ryder's got to let us know in the chat.
I'm going to do with pyramids. I'm still going to beat him up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Rider.
That's Rider.
Hmm.
The Midnight Rider. That's right.
So I heard
You
you
watching me
guys talking
fighting
about Betty
Miss
White
Pregnant?
earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys know she used to run with the Rat Pack, right?
Mm.
She was fast friends with Fred Astaire. And
We talked about her loose caboose.
oh, dude, she wasn't just a loose caboose. She was a partier.
Party girl.
She was a wild woman. She was very bawdy in real life and kind of foul-mouthed and very wild. And she smoked cigars. There's pictures of her smoking cigars and drinking whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
With Fred Astaire and stuff. She's a really fascinating person.
Yeah.
Kind of nuts and wild.
Who doesn't like Betty White? You know, like, for real.
I don't like her. I respect the things she did, and I'm fascinated by the fact that she's a celebrity. But on a personal note, her personal life was rather repulsive to me. So
Fair enough.
I'm indifferent.
I think my favorite, has anybody here seen Lake Placid?
yes, that was a
Yeah, I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
That is a far truer representation of who Betty White actually is than anything you ever saw.
Damn.
I grew up in a bedroom Hollywood community, so I know what a lot of these celebrities are like behind closed doors.
Mm.
So
Indeed.
I really don't like Hollywood, and I never have, because I know what these people are like.
Yep. Feces with
So.
teeth.
you know, and I love the entertainment factor she gave, and I think she's herself one of the most, for as cantankerous as she was in real life, she really did try to put on a good, kind, and outright nice face to the rest of the world. But if you were like in the group of people that worked for her or anything, man, she was just fucking awful. What the fuck is this? Sorry. This is retarded. Oh my god.
Oh. With the watch.
Oh, I want to get puppies now. What the fuck are you putting on the screen, Irate?
Back there? Is
We're
that
still on the hate screen. We haven't.
Libertad. The fuck does that say on the trash can?
Libertad?
Yeah, Libertad. That's
Are we doing the hate irate or what?
Yeah, we need to do 2 minutes of 8. So I'm gonna kill this. Hold on a second.
Well, they can't see the shit we're watching. I mean,
that's fine. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I think we can keep hate really quick because I think the whole stream is gonna be hate. So.
Strap up. That's right. Put on your seatbelt. Put on your seatbelt, man. We're going for a ride.
And I only have 10 minutes before I need to kiss my beard.
I hear you. Give him some extra tongue for me. All right. So.
Wow.
I love something with Shigan is so fun to mess with. She's like, boom, like it didn't mean nothing. All right, okay. As for AHTEMMA, 2 minutes of hate. You ready?
Sure.
Like the back of your hand. Go for it.
So I get the pleasure of going through a really interesting and confusing and frustrating legal battle with my landlord while still living in the property because it's fucking impossible to get a house up here and I still don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to move to, truth be told. So I'm stuck having to live in an apartment while trying to sue my landlord for a very large sum of money. And I'm very not looking forward to it. Even though I'm really glad that 2021 is leaving. Because fuck this fucking year. Fuck this fucking state with this fucking year. They're talking about making the fucking mask mandate a fucking permanent law. And I'm ready to like kick people because there's only like 8 states in the union that actually have mandates of any sort like this. So I'm like, fuck you all. And I'm done. And I'm over it. And really, I just want 2022 to be better than 2021 because fuck all this. I'm just over it. I'm so done at this point. I'm at that point where it's like I've gotten to that Gen X apathy that's kind of angry at the same time point. So I'm done.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. You still got a little bit of time.
No, but I really don't have the energy to be pissed off at these people no more. It's just they're too fucking stupid. I'm watching them do all kinds of dumb shit. So, like, you know, you stare at the Cascades all day long. Mount motherfucking Hood is right there. It's never occurred to anybody that runs this fucking city that they might need a snowplow or two at some point.
You think? Right? Oh, man.
You know? So, fuck. Okay, cool. Y'all are dumber than stumps, and I really don't want to fucking be here. But you have to, like, rent a house without seeing it up here. Because that's the only way you're going to get it, because the competition is so high to rent an actual house. Because there's so few of them left. Everything is like an apartment now. So.
We'll say hey to Ramen. Welcome aboard. Shigon says, okay. Michael Hatfield. All right. Yeah, I'm
doing
kinda,
stuff in chat.
I'm like doing 4 things at the same time and listening to AHTEMMA. Okay, so let's see. Stop and reset. You ready, Becca? I mean, ASHERELLA? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's also for ASHERELLA.
Yes, it is. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I order like way too much stuff from Amazon. It's basically like on my online Walmart. You know what I mean? There's literally like a Walmart 2 blocks from here, but I order so much stuff on Amazon just because it's so convenient. But oh my god. So before I went home to Virginia for Christmas, I'd ordered something. It was like a small thing that I needed, and it was supposed to be delivered like the day that I was leaving, but it didn't get here, so I left, whatever. I'm gone for like several days. I come back, the box is on my doorstep. It's totally intact. It is like, you know, sealed, taped, and I don't live in a community, like I live in a gated like apartment community, and like people don't fuck with your packages and stuff here. Like that's not anything you have to worry about. But so I get it, I pick up the box and I was like, oh, this feels really light. Maybe it's like something else, because I order stuff all the time. And no, it's the thing, it was supposed to be the thing that I had anticipated getting, but I opened the box and there is bubble, like mailer, like box filler stuff in there, and that's it. Amazon mailed me an empty motherfucking box. They mailed me, they packed up and mailed me an empty box. So I immediately like go on to customer service, and I'm going through like the Autobot chat thing, whatever, like item missing, and they're like, oh, we'll send you another one. It was literally like under $10, this thing, right? So it's not a big deal, but that is just one of many. Like I have had so many issues with Amazon. Like I rely on it so much, but I have had so many missing items, like stuff that I've ordered that it said it was in the box and it said it was delivered, but it was not in the box with the other things that were in the box. I have had like confirmed delivered packages that never arrived. I have had stuff delivered late, and I have Prime because I use Amazon so much. So like, you know, 2-day shipping, you know, and I live in a rural area, so it takes a little bit longer, but like I am so frustrated with Amazon. Oh my god, I'm probably going over, but yeah, Amazon, oh my god, that's it.
First world problems.
Can
It
I
is first
say-
world problems.
I really want to say something. Like it's so easy to order off Amazon, but like almost everything off Amazon is made in China, and we don't want to support this kind of. Wait. All right, I'm not. Okay, I didn't say it. Never mind. Nope.
You ready?
Do you know how expensive it is to buy some of those products and alternate, not Chinese made?
I'm
locations?
sorry. I was just.
Yeah,
I was
most
just.
things you buy at Walmart or Food Lion or Ingles or any place else is made in China too.
I'm sorry. I was making a joke. Like we can't say that. We're not allowed to say that. You know.
Not allowed to say what?
That China fucking sucks. Fuck China.
Okay, Becca just said it, but
You're welcome.
anyway.
I know number 4.
I mean, if
So-
you
Yeah.
okay, if you can get something
Chinese
from your
asshole!
local store, yes, all right. If you can get it from your local store, of course, try to do that. But
Like
I get
really
it.
do,
I get it, Ash.
like okay,
I-
yeah, okay. So
I
the
do the
pharmacy
same
that
thing,
I go
Ash.
to is locally owned. Like the pharmacist actually owns it. Mark, shout out to Mark's Pharmacy. Like I go there, and there's a lot of like, there's a bakery that I go to. They have my favorite German chocolate cupcakes, like downtown. Like I do shop like in person at local businesses, but like for certain things, like, you know, it's just like, oh, I need Amazon. Okay, I need this. Let me go on Amazon. Like, you know, like some things I can't find necessarily like at Walmart or one of the local like businesses here. But yeah, I use Amazon a lot. But they sent me an empty fucking box.
That's just crazy. But you know, it doesn't surprise me in the least.
It's not completely useless. Go outside. The stray cats will have fun with it.
I was gonna say it actually. I have a closet on my balcony, and all of my like empty shipping boxes go in there. And then when I need a box for something, I have boxes. Or if I need to ship something, I have boxes. Or if I'm wrapping Christmas presents, I have boxes.
Dude, I am like such a big hypocrite. Like I'm such a big hypocrite. I'm like telling you, don't order off of Amazon, but I do it all the time. It's so convenient.
It's like hard. It's like
really
shopping
hard
at
to
like
do.
Walmart or like Ingles or Kroger, like, you know, like big chain. They're like, it's so hard to avoid, especially like, I mean, and like I live outside of Asheville, but like, you know, it's kind of a rural town, you know, and there's some things that like, you know, like I needed some, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that like I can't get locally. But I mean, there's a lot of things that come up like that, you know, or things that you just can't find right normally that you can find on Amazon.
Like
I shop online because I hate people. I shouldn't be allowed in public.
I love you, Becca. You're my people.
I don't have a choice. Up here, there's so few places I can go into without a mask that I don't have a lot of places I can shop. And then there's other random shit like you need a fucking bunk bed frame because the one that you have your kids don't like no more. So you go to how the fuck are you gonna go find that in a state wherever they've shut everything down? You have no choice but to go online to do it. So
just wait till you get down here to Normalville and you're able to actually walk into a store full of people with no mask on. It'll be so much fun for you.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go back to normal. I mean, no.
And then you won't have to worry about getting a box full of bubbles like Ash or anything like that. You'll just be able to, go pick up a couple gallons of milk and a box fan. If that's what trips your trigger, to have a couple gallons of milk and a box fan.
Or go over to Home Depot and go get me the wood I need to fucking build a bunk bed frame my fucking self.
Every time Roasted talks, I everyone shuts up because he's saying something really important and special, and it's right. I'm not trying to. You're right, Roasted. I'm just propping you up, because I believe you every time you say everything. Okay, I
don't believe everything I said.
No, I mean you're really smart and
How dare you be that mean to Roasted? You evil lady. God, you're not making it better.
All right, so we're still doing the 2 minutes, I guess. Well, hold on a second.
Not really.
We got about a minute before I have to go plan a big fat one on Uzi. So
yeah, in a minute I need to run away.
Yeah, so all you East Coasters, all right, and West Coasters, carry the show for about 5 minutes, or about 3 minutes. All right, so it's midnight. Happy New Year, everybody!
Bye.
Welcome to 2022.
Happy New Year! Be right back. I gotta do some stuff with the kids.
I'm celebrating every American time zone.
What?
I will say, AHTEMMA, the whole mask thing here is not nearly as bad as it is out west. I can't honestly, you go into Walmart, there's signs, it's wear your mask, but nobody enforces it. Local, it's all the same. People, some people will wear them, but it's really not, it's not that bad here right now. Even with the newest spike and all that stuff, I think people are just kind of exhausted with everything that Brovid related.
Well, yeah, up here it's just kind of shit. The problem is that you have a lot of fucking idiots up here. I hate the masks, and from a physics standpoint, I find them intellectually insulting. However, I understand that we have a bunch of really stupid people in the country that feel that masks actually stop a virus, and we have to placate stupid people now. However, I have a physical reason I'm not wearing a fucking mask. I can't fucking breathe if I put on a fucking mask, and I'm not gonna fucking panic because I can't fucking breathe because some stupid person has decided that physics doesn't fucking count for some fucking reason with this virus. So, I've got a hard line in the sand that is my body, and I'm fucking tired of everybody calling me fucking names that have nothing to do with the whole reason I'm putting my foot down and saying I'm not doing this to myself for you. I'm really tired of dealing with those people. So, and that's the only kind of person you're really finding up here anymore. They're all just convinced it's the mask isn't even considered something that works. For them, it's just a fucking talisman.
Yeah, it's like a symbol almost at this point. It's it shows where you stand in the world right now. Yeah.
I am back from planning tonsil hockey. All right, I'm back from that. I know we're back to it later.
Yay.
Oh, no, man. I'm like, man, you know, it's like people are like, I think that when this was somebody you love, and making out can be just as fun and as intense as everything else.
I think that's romantic.
It's the real deal, man. You know, I'm not, you know, not bullshitting. It's just,
yeah,
we actually enjoy. Yes, it's you know, fun, and it still makes me feel funny down there.
I rate. Oh my god, I love you and your wife.
Yeah, me too.
And your
You're
wife
so
is
adorable. Oh my god,
Uzi is hilarious. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
like Uzi too.
and she's so based. You have a
Yeah.
fucking based wife.
Y'all rock.
Your funny based wife is badass.
She's badass. I love her.
Uzi
love
is
it, too.
badass.
Oh man, now I'm gonna start crying.
I love you guys so much. Oh my
You're too
gosh.
sweet, Chigon.
I can't even. I seriously, I can't even. You guys are like the cutest couple.
Don, you're pretty cute too.
She's- we might have to have a fight. Right?
Y'all will win, man.
Sorry, that's not what this channel is about. Sorry.
Aw.
Don't worry. No. I'm not crying either.
Aw.
It's okay.
Everybody, Happy New Year! Woo, I'm gonna drink some more Pinnacle Whipped vodka.
Chigon, what's with all the emotions? I thought you were done being pregnant.
Uh,
That was mean.
Oh my God.
We're not
Dude.
expecting Chigon number 2, are we?
Yeah, right. Yeah, a whole new slew of different ones.
I don't know. I read a thing that says that, like, you know, there's a certain, like, post women that are, like, you know, after giving birth, they're like, you know, you could get pregnant, like,
Okay,
the
Ash,
next, like,
no one.
cycle. I'm just
no
saying.
one wants to hear about this shit.
Okay, maybe they do. Maybe they do. I'm just saying, it's not impossible.
No one wants to hear about that crap.
That's all I'm gonna
Okay.
say. You don't want to hear about it. Aw.
Brutality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fertility. Yeah.
Yes. Flipper says hi, everybody. He's still here. He's
Nice.
you know, Nalbot's been getting him horny lately. So, Becca, welcome back.
Hi.
You got your 2 minutes of hate.
I have no hate. It's all love.
She had her 2 minutes of love just now.
Look, I beat the pots and pans with little one. We're ringing in the new year with positive vibes. Fuck 2021. It's over now. All that shit in the past. Truth will prevail, guys. They're coming out. They're telling us the truth now. We fucking embrace it and run with it and rub it in their fucking faces every minute you have.
Yeah, like I think the CDC came out and said, was it the CDC that said that they knew that the masks weren't doing shit, or it was something-
That was the CNN, CCP.
as they say.
Well, let's go tell Bobby he's fat.
I
What you
love
gotta
that
do?
one.
Too bad it wasn't. Too bad he didn't say Joey.
Yeah, so I have no hate. So, okay, I hate that my husband's on a ship right now and we can't kiss in the new year, but that's typical for us. So, it is what it is.
Right.
You know?
Well,
Be grateful for your loved ones. Embrace them. Kiss them as often as you can.
you guys could always get one of those pillows, and when you hug your pillow, like it's 2 pillows, right? And you hug your pillow, and his will like get warm.
What?
It's a thing.
No, that cannot be a thing.
I gotta find it. I'll have to send it to you.
Are we actually still doing hate? I'm not sure what's going on.
Yes. Hey, I have none. Sorry, pass.
All right, Chigon, you ready for 2 minutes of hate?
No.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. I'm passing.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Roasted.
Hate. Much hate.
Go for it.
I hate 2021. 2021 could die. Hate. 2022 will be much better. 2021 bad. Hate. 2020 really, really sucked. Hate. Is that enough hate?
Yeah, it sounds like the
huh?
book I'm reading right now.
Hate. Hate, 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 hate. Really don't like. Hate, hate. Loathe entirely. And now I'm
Welcome
done.
to the show, Grinch.
Fuck back, man.
Right?
That's what you gotta do.
I forgot to announce I am the proud mother of a doctor. My son passed his clinicals or his clinical tests, and he starts his clinicals at the beginning of January. So even though he's going to be a chiropractor, he will be an official doctor as well. Isn't that
sweet?
Go son.
Sweet.
So,
Well
congrats.
done.
Oh my god.
He is. He's a good boy. He's working hard. So. Sorry, I just want to brag on my son real quick. I forgot to earlier.
No, that's good.
Congratulations.
That's fantastic news.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool as shit. Trippy, you got any hate on you, bro?
No, but I found a pillow that we can get Becca where it's wireless and you can talk into it while you're sleeping. And your husband will hear it. Yeah, your husband will hear it. I'm reading up on it. It's called the Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk pillow.
Yeah.
But no, I really don't hate anything.
They have like adults products like trying to not be crass.
I was
like,
getting to that.
Okay, sex toys
Trippy.
that are like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled, and like somebody in another location can control like the movement and speed of it.
Guys, don't get Becca's hopes up.
It's a real thing.
Becca's husband is in a Navy vessel.
It's an
Navy
app on
vessels
his
are made out of
phone.
thick metal.
He's
No
not
tunnel
allowed.
will get through.
He's not allowed to have his phone on.
Ever?
Ever.
No. He works in a very top secret position, so no cell phones. Risk of, espionage or something.
Well, I mean, I know Google's listening to me all the time, so
Well, all my love to the
I
fame on
understand that.
Twitch. Thanks. We got.
Fuck yeah, Twitch peoples.
That's right. That's right.
What you got on Odyssey? Yeah, 3 concurrents on Odyssey.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to the TV room, and we'll start getting going on this this stuff. All right, let me put the screen back up for y'all first.
Ramen.
All right. What did Ramen say?
She said she's been saving up for those for a long time.
I bet. Oh man.
Down, chica.
Do tell, or don't tell. Let's not say
During
we did.
stream tomorrow night, I'll get her to tell all.
There's a drunk stream tomorrow night.
Drunk stream tomorrow night.
Oh no, man. Okay. No comment.
So
You're gonna be there.
Becca,
That's
you wear
right.
a ring bed. Yeah. Sorry, go
See,
ahead, Ari.
I thought a drunk stream was what you did up against the dumpster after your 24th beer.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
That too.
Never,
It's
never
simpler
did that.
roasted.
I've never vomited
Similar.
while drunk. I lie like a motherfucker. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and just play a couple things, and then we'll react to it. I'll stop it after. They're kind of related.
Now, normally right now at the end of the monologue, we would go to a commercial break, but I've got a personal question. I need an honest answer from y'all. Would you rather have commercials or more show? More show! Okay.
All right, this came from Twitter, so that's where I grabbed it from.
Even if the more show is basically also a commercial?
They'll probably copyright strike me for this shit, but I don't care. They want not a community guideline thing. It'll be like we're gonna take your money. Fuck you. Or you can trim it
Hey
out.
everybody, you
Copyright
get
claim.
spicy stuff here.
And I'll just say, trim it out, honey.
Okay, you're the boss. Folks, tonight's More Show is brought to you by Google's Year in Search, their annual short film that I'm about to show you, and which explores the past year's biggest Google search trends.
Now, 2021 is winding down and everyone's reflecting on the past 12 months. For the 10th year in a row, our friends at Google have put together their Year in Search, looking at the trending Google searches. This year's theme is healing, because the top trending searches were things like how to take care of your mental health, how to stay strong, and how to help our planet.
We'll show you that film in a minute, but since Google was already digging through their data to make the video, we asked them to look up a few things for us.
The first thing I want to start with is that Google also sent us the year's trending searches about me.
And some of the trending searches about our show included Prince Harry, carpool karaoke, and is James Corden's show scripted?
It's interesting, you know, we're noticing a pattern here. It's like, why the big push? I'm just saying, right? So,
yeah, they talk to each other just like the social media sites do, don't they?
No, man, they get a this being piped into them. It's talking. These are all, you know. This is.
Yeah, like how tall is Trevor Noah? Well, I'll tell you, my doctor says I'm 5'11", but 6'2" is my goal height. I'm hoping to hit it next year. They also searched what accent does Trevor Noah have? Obviously, I'm Australian, but ever since I got hit in the head, I've started talking like this.
Google even sent over some trending searches about yours truly. In 2021, some of the most frequent searches about me were, and they tell me this is true, how old is Stephen Colbert?
Mine would be, why is Stephen
How
Colbert
tall is Stephen Colbert? I'm 5'11". And how send photos to Stephen Colbert show? Oh, it easy send photos to show.
Uh-oh. Steve wants dick pics.
Killing me. Dude, that canned laughter is bullshit. And how are they both 5'11" exactly? I call bullshit. I want to hit them both in the head.
National average for American male height.
Yeah, that's probably why they went with it. They're both 5'4".
I'm like 5'10" and a half. I don't
They're probably all 5'9" and a half and push into the 5'11" because they count the lips on their shoes.
I was going to say that too, yeah.
Like, you can
we also
your
asked
hair
Google.
up enough.
Yeah.
Fluff your hair enough, give you an extra inch or two.
Fucking hate Jimmy. I want to punch this dude in the face.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel is annoying.
To look up some of the top trending questions about me this year, and these are real. One of them was, why did Sofia Vergara slap Jimmy Kimmel? Not only do I not know why, I have no recollection of that happening. Did I get slapped by Sofia Vergara this year?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe she hit me so hard I got amnesia. I don't know.
And in 2021, you also Googled how many times has BTS been on the James Corden show. The answer is 9. Yeah, including a phenomenal appearance right here tomorrow night on this show. BTS are going to be out in the crosswalk, and you are going to absolutely love it. I promise you that.
How was that including something they wouldn't know?
Is that a K-pop or some shit? BTS?
Yeah.
How did I know that?
Because nobody can get the fuck away from BTS. They're the ones that harass everybody on every social media site in a herd.
Yeah.
Their fans
they're obnoxious.
Yeah, to be contended with.
The year in search is that 2021 was a year of healing, and everyone had a lot to heal from. There was the coronavirus itself, the trauma of the past 2 years. Personally,
you
I had to heal from all
motherfuckers
the
won't let
muscles I
anybody
pulled
heal from it.
From hugging people again.
But this year, one big trend emerged in the Googlescape. People want to heal.
Now, this is real information about what humanity was searching for this year.
And the reason we were able to start living our lives again was thanks to the vaccine.
Yeah, we got the midterms coming, so we've got to fluff the voters.
Because vaccines in America are readily available.
What?
I was going to say the vaccine that Trump pushed for. You know?
Yeah. The vaccine he would never, ever get out to us?
Right. The vaccine that was put through in fast fashion because of Donald Trump. They should be, thanking him for that. Yeah. Sorry.
But he never got it out to anybody, Trippy. He just made sure that it was developed like 4 or 5 vaccines in record time. But he never actually got it out to anybody because he was going to hold it back for all the elites. Hate. Loathe entirely.
Yeah. We need to ixnay the axvay Altae.
All the time.
Let these guys do it, and then we'll approach it to the top of the hour.
Now, some of the trending searches from 2021 included, when can I get the vaccine? How to stay strong? And what is my purpose?
Yes, we were still dealing with the pandemic, but as the world reopened, we had to take on other challenges as well.
Why would they put canned laughter there?
Why would you ask Google what your purpose was? That's my question.
And why would you put canned laughter at the end of that sentence?
Because it's obviously
people trying
bullshit.
to figure out why not to kill them fucking selves, and you're making a fucking joke out of it?
Yeah.
And that included taking care of our mental health. This year, it felt that the conversation about mental health has been destigmatized.
Well, turns out the theme of 2021's Google Year in Search is healing.
Another step people took toward healing this year was searching for a better work-life balance. Because 2021 made people reconsider work. This was just one of the ways people tried to come back stronger. We strived to be more resilient and to get our voices back, which for some was a metaphor, but maybe for some people it was literal. And people weren't just interested in healing their own lives this year. They wanted
were
to heal the
entitled to
nation.
money for nothing.
I'm shaking my damn head.
And the world, whether it was Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ rights, fighting anti-Semitism, or stopping violence against Asian people. We also spent 2021 trying to heal the planet too, because climate change is one thing that definitely didn't quit its job after COVID.
And while we're opening back up, bringing more amazing guests back to the studio and getting closer together this year, people all over the world were using Google to do the same. You were looking for ways to take care of your mental health and reconnect and re-engage with the world and with each other. Take a look at Google's Year in Search.
This year, Jay Ellis is with us. We have music from the record company. And we'll be right back with Ben Affleck. But before that, here is Google's Year in Search for 2021.
This year has been extremely... So that was 2021, a year of healing and recovery, and hopefully it'll put us all on the right track for a great 2022.
This year has been extremely challenging.
2021 was so rough, it made 2020 look like 2019. And it left all of us searching for answers. Here's a look at how we searched this year.
Ian, Lauren, you're our head writers. Is this show scripted?
Okay, but
There's
hold
a
on.
loose outline.
pause
That's
for
it.
a
Yeah,
second?
that's fair. That's what it is. We're like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay, hold on. The thing that's pissing me off about this is they're talking about healing. Child and teen suicide is up by 300%, folks. Overdoses are up higher than they have ever been in American history right now. There's been no healing. There's just been a hell of a lot of people dying, and we aren't allowed to talk about it. So this is really, I really want to kick Google, like, in the butt hard.
More people have lost their lives to despair during the last 2 years than have lost their lives to COVID. But we can't talk about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you are feeling that way, folks, please contact someone. Let somebody know. Call the Suicide Prevention Hotline. Let someone know. Reach out. You have value. You have worth. You don't need to harm yourself.
Indeed.
And this is going to end, and you're not alone.
Exactly.
Rose is right. Rose is right. You know, you can even reach out to one of us.
But it's just...
We work from a loose outline.
Indeed.
This year I've often wondered that same thing, so I Googled what is my purpose before the show, and the answer was to bank some coin for CBS by doing product placement.
Google just released their Year in Search video for 2021. This is the annual short film they put out every December chronicling what everybody's been Googling this year. This is the 10th one they've done, and the theme is healing. For good excuses to leave work early, in the U.S., those increased 5,000%. Election of that happening. Did I get slapped by Kimmel's wife picked to win? It was also her prison wife. And we'll be right back.
I am broken. And I am healing.
I'm here at the memorial wall. I wanted to do something to remember my mum.
For some reason, I'm having anxiety. Obviously, it's normal with everything that's going on right now.
I think I'm going to take a break for a while.
You can get through it, and if you can get through it, there's a greater reward on the other side.
Just like anybody else, you know, I'm just trying to do my little part to try and save my community.
I'm just really excited we're back open.
And I am smiling under my mask.
Incredible scenes on the day the fans came back.
Welcome back to the theater.
You guys, it's been so long.
You're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're just like, there I am.
Be your best. Never, ever, ever stop dreaming. I don't care what they tell you.
We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 3, find the defendant guilty.
I am proud to be righteous.
We are not drowning. We are fighting.
We cannot keep quiet about climate injustice. No action is too small.
We just have to band together as a community and get people's lives back.
Even as we grieved, we grew, that even as we hurt, we hoped, that even as we tired, we tried, that we'll forever be tied together, victorious.
So stunning. So brave.
Okay, that was disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We got the, hold on a second. Let me find the deal with the, oh, this is de Blasio's, this is.
Goodbye, New York. See you again soon.
Not if they see you first, fucktard. Just saying.
Creepy motherfucker.
I know, man. He was like some kind of serial killer. Yeah. That
was
kind of weird.
That was unnerving. That looked like something out of a fucking Coppola movie.
Right? Oh, man. Let's see. See what we're doing. All right. So.
Almost
okay,
like
I'm
you
sorry. I'm up
expect him to
against the
say,
hard wall of time. I gotta go, y'all.
Corleone.
So.
Night, Temma. Happy New Year.
Night, Temma.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Council hockey with Carl and tell him, give him one for me. You know what I'm saying?
Sure thing.
Big
sure
old fat
thing.
wet one.
We'll see how that goes over next time we're in Alabama too. I rate. I'm sure it'll be winning.
Irate means for you to slap him on the ass.
Mm.
Just one for irate. Just pow,
Either
right
way, it's going to be an interesting time. Let me tell you. Anyway.
Well, good luck.
I'm gonna copy this link to the suicide prevention lifeline. All right, and I'm gonna put it in all the chats.
I think it has been.
Ding.
Okay, so
but yeah.
Happy New Year, y'all, and I will catch y'all later.
Thanks, sis.
Happy New Year.
Welcome back.
Happy New Year.
It feels good to have her back.
Yeah, it does.
Indeed, it does.
All right. So, let's see. I got some more stuff here on this reel, and then we can, talk about maybe going over to and just hang out on Twitch for the rest of the night because I think we really need to, So it was kind of like supposed to be the year in review. Asherella, what's the big thing that stuck out to you when that term comes to you? What when 2021 this past year?
Can I talk about it like freely? Are we still on YouTube?
We're not. If it's about the Axvay, we probably want to wait.
Okay.
All
Well,
right?
what do you mean otherwise?
Was there anything that happened during the year like I don't know, there's all kinds of shit. I mean, fucking
well, okay, back to what we were talking about as far as like Tim was mentioning like how many like overdose deaths like in the US. Yeah, it's so bad. Like the opiate epidemic is worse than ever. It is so bad, and like I've seen it up close. Like I there's not like a month that goes by that like I hear of someone that I used to know, or like an acquaintance, or sometimes somebody that I used to be like good like friends with like die of overdose, like I've seen this area go down that path. Like I've lived, I went to college here. Like I'm not from where I live in North Carolina, but I went to college here and I just never went back home. And like, this is my home now. And I've watched it go from people like, taking like, pain pills like Vicodin and Percocet and stuff like that. Then people got onto like, Oxys and like Roxys and Opanas. And then they got so expensive that people started doing heroin. And now everybody is like strung out, and people are like, they start for like a lot of reasons. Sometimes I've known people that have like gotten really bad, on drugs because like, it started out with a legitimate injury or a surgery or something like that. But they were prescribed like an irresponsible amount of painkillers and then not help to like wean down and wean off of them. And I've also, seen people, using drugs just to party because they think they're special. Like, oh, I won't get addicted. Like, I, have willpower. It won't happen to me. And when it comes to fucking opiates, nobody is fucking special. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks like, oh, they have the willpower. It's like you develop a biological dependency, and it doesn't matter how strong your willpower is or whatever. Like, you get physically sick, and like it is. Like, I've seen it, and it's so, so bad. And then, you have people that are self-medicating because of whatever reason. It does. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It changes people, like, from the inside out. And, like, and like I was saying, I've seen people that, had legit prescriptions that got out of control. I've seen people just partying, but I've seen people self-medicating with it. And I think that is like the biggest of the problems. And, when you have like when you have like a society that feel like they don't, I don't know, like mental health is definitely a thing that needs to be addressed more. Means like people need to have more access to it. But, when you're feeding people all this like despair and like making them scared, of course the people that are more prone to that type of behavior are going to go down that road even harder. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because, overdose deaths in this area and then across the country, like it's higher than ever. And like, this is a real fucking problem that needs to be addressed. And I feel like it is just getting like swept under the rug lately because of the other things that are going on in the world. And I just, I lost a couple really good friends to that life years ago, or not even that long ago, but, it's had a direct impact on my life, and it's bad news. And like, I don't know, we gotta stop. We gotta figure out a way to stop this. But that's it.
Sorry for your losses, Ash.
It's okay.
Well, if they keep if the doctors were making decisions instead of the government that they have to jump through the hoops and shit, I don't know, it'd be different.
It frustrates me with like the manufacturers, like the companies that are producing these drugs. I mean, I'm sure everybody's heard about how like Oxycontin was originally marketed to be less addictive than like Vicodin and regular Percocet and that kind of thing.
Oh, so was
and
Valium,
like it was so much more addictive, and I mean that we've seen a little bit of justice. Like, they had to pay out like a bunch of money, but it's just kind of goes back to this whole narrative of like how much control like drug manufacturers are, how much of a say they have in things, how strong their ties are into like government, how they are getting away with a lot of this. And I don't know, it's a really bad situation.
It is horrible. And I know firsthand what it's like coming off that shit. And
it's crazy because like
I hate a lot of it. I've got chronic pain because I have 2 artificial hips, and it hurts all the time. But man, the getting off that shit was probably the best thing my doctor did for me, was just cutting me off. And at first it was really painful and shit. I was doubled over. I was vomiting. I was crying. I mean, it's like, it took me about 2 years to really get over it, man.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad. And like people don't, people that haven't seen it, haven't been there to like experience it. They think it's like a matter of willpower. You know what I mean? Or like, but I mean, like,
No, when you're physiologically, but when you're physiologically addicted to that shit, your body, your nervous system has adjusted to it being part of the deal, right? Yeah, like you are biologically dependent upon it. Like it changes like your brain chemistry. It changes how everything functions. Like people can go into like renal failure. They can go into shock and stuff like that whenever they're like
hardcore on like heroin and then just cut off. You know what I mean? And I like, you know, you have to have the mindset to like want to quit. You know what I mean? You have to have that mindset, because if you don't have that mindset, it's never going to happen for you. But I just know in this area, like the resources for help are not like accessible. You know, it's kind of like, it's like this big elephant in the room in this area. It's like kids, adults, and it's crazy because it's not a, you know, from the people that I've known and I've seen and that have died and that have like, you know, just faded out of like my life because I can't be around that kind of thing. It's like, there's not a specific like socioeconomic class that it impacts. It's not, you know, any like certain demographic or like race or anything that impacts. It's like so bad among I mean, the rich, the poor, and everybody in between.
It doesn't discriminate. That's for sure.
Sorry.
No, that's good. No, I feel your passion, and you know, it's like, and I come from, you know, from my experience with that shit, you know, it's like I'm grateful to God I was able to get off of it, you know. You know, when it was happening, it was not fun, you know. But you know, today I'm okay. You know, and I'm able to control my pain with other things, and you know, natural things that grow.
Well, like I have been in pain so bad. I had like a big infection in my jaw, and I was in so much pain that like, I mean, it's the only time in my life that I'd ever really considered suicide. Right? So like, I don't think like, I mean, painkillers and things like that are definitely necessary in certain scenarios. You know what I mean? Like, had I not been able to have a painkiller to relieve that, I don't know what I would have done, because I just couldn't handle it anymore. So I'm not saying that like, oh, doctors don't need to prescribe any type of opiate painkillers, because they definitely have their place. But it is such a, it's how just about like, I don't know the actual statistics, but just like of all the people that I've known that have gone down that road, like it started with a pill. You know, that ended up being like needle junkies, like heroin junkies.
Yeah. But I used to need a little, but the little wouldn't do it, so the little got more and more. Or, you know, it's that song by Guns N' Roses, Mr. Brownstone, about heroin. Heroin. It'd be about that heroin, man. All right. So all right, we'll look at little Jake Crapper. Snapper, slapper.
Our pop culture lead, usually a rapidly spreading pandemic and sitting in enclosed spaces with strangers for a couple hours don't go well together, but Marvel's Spider-Man No Way Home swung in and absolutely smashed the pandemic box office record, raking in more than $1 billion worldwide. That's the first time a film has done that since 2019, before the pandemic. Let's bring in Sonny Bunch, culture editor at The Bulwark. And Sonny, Spider-Man's surge past other highly anticipated films at the box office this year, Dune, the newest James Bond movie. Why do you think Spider-Man was able to do this where those other films weren't?
Well, Spider-Man had a big advantage being an MCU movie that stars not only, you know, is not only continuing that whole Marvel Cinematic Universe storyline, but has the most beloved character, I think, in comic books, more or less, in Spider-Man. But it also had the advantage of, look, just frankly, being only in theaters, right? You mentioned Dune. Dune, big movie, did well, did okay, made about $400 million at the global box office. But it was hampered a bit because it was in theaters and on HBO Max simultaneously in the US and in some other territories, right? No Time to Die has done very well at the box office. I mean, it's grossed $775 million, something like that. But it's a little bit limited here in the United States because older audiences are still a little hesitant to return to theaters, and No Time to Die is a James Bond movie. James Bond has always been a little bit more, it's skewed a little older, right? So it had some drawbacks there. Spider-Man No Way Home is a huge crowd-pleasing movie that, very importantly, people wanted to see in theaters to avoid getting spoiled. That is like that is a very key thing that we need to keep in mind here. And one of the reasons why it did such huge numbers on the opening weekend. I don't think anybody was expecting, you know, a $250 million style opening for this movie. And it is. It's a testament to the character. It's a testament to Marvel. It's a testament to the fact that I think people are starting to get a little more comfortable with going to the movie theaters, which is, you know, not great timing given everything going on with Omicron. But it's It's a big hit, big win for Sony and Marvel alike.
And there is this shift. You talk about this about one of the issues with Dune is that you could see it at home and streaming or in the theater. Does what happened with Spider-Man, this huge box office smash, solidify not only there will always be some appetite for movie theaters, but perhaps send a signal to Hollywood, you really should not do the release in theaters and at home at the same time. You should try to do the theater release to get these numbers.
I have the
I mean it's a really difficult balancing act for studios, and I don't want to second guess any of them. They have a ton of different things they're thinking about. But if you look at the movies that have done the best in the pandemic, the ones that have done the best are the ones that are available exclusively in theaters. So if you look at Spider-Man: No Way Home, huge hit, exclusively in theaters. Venom: Let There Be Carnage was a surprise hit. I don't think anybody was expecting that to have the biggest opening weekend of any movie before Spider-Man: No Way Home. But it did huge numbers because people were excited to see it, and they could only see it in theaters. No Time to Die did very well. I mean, it did very solid. It held well, and it did that because it was available only in theaters. And again, if you can even extend that back a little bit, look at a movie like Free Guy. I think people were kind of skeptical, like, oh, they're going to keep Free Guy just in theaters. But by keeping it in theaters, they extended the life of that movie, and they did a pretty good job of getting it into the top 10 on the year. I was a little bit surprised by how well that one held. But it's a fun movie. People wanted to go see it in theaters. What's especially interesting here is that all of these movies are basically films that appeal to young men. If you're looking at the four quadrants, right, it's younger male audiences. Those are the movies that are still doing really, really well. Movies like West Side Story, which is available only in theaters, have not done as well. Movies like The Last Duel, even House of Gucci, which has done a little bit better. But those are movies that are skewed towards a little older audiences, in some cases more female-centric audiences.
Nobody wants to pay $25 for a ticket.
No.
Exactly.
Hell no.
My boo and I just went to this thing on a matinee. It was absolutely wonderful, absolutely worth the money, and it cost us like $22 for both tickets to get in.
Good deal.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
If the ticket prices are reasonable, people will come back to the movie theaters, and they will come back in droves. But the movie's got to be good. I mean, Colleen just said it. Movie has to be good too. It has to be worth spending that time and that money, and spending all that money on freaking popcorn and soda. Because holy crap, it's gotten more expensive at the concession stand.
Yeah, I wonder why.
$7.50 for a bucket of popcorn. Now, I am not going to advocate that because that's technically illegal.
I'm sorry.
But,
Never mind.
but,
Don't do that. That's illegal.
And also, the movie theaters, they don't actually get a cut of the tickets. That box office all goes to Hollywood. They make their living, they make their profit margin off of the concession stand. That's why the concessions are so expensive. So I'm firmly a big advocate. Buy your food.
Buy the popcorn
at the concession stand.
Yeah.
But $7.50 for a bucket of popcorn is god awful expensive. And still worth it. That movie.
I bought AMD stock.
Yeah.
Excellent.
From that stonks,
I bought some stonks.
From when they were like all that shit went down.
Yep.
Yeah, good. You still holding on to that shit?
AMD. Yeah, I'm still holding it.
That's right. Killer.
Yep,
right.
That's right. Yeah.
That's Chigon Jr.'s college fund.
That's right. All right, Madness says that I heard I heard that Tom Holland wants to stop playing Spider-Man and says Spider-Man should be played by a woman now. And
what?
And that pissed off all the Miles Morales fans, right?
They got Spider-Gwen and all
sorts. Why would you say that? Peter Parker is a dude. Peter Parker is a guy. Like, oh god.
Okay. You know what? What's gonna happen is they're gonna try out this stuff and it's not gonna succeed.
Okay, you know how it okay. Did y'all ever see any of the DC, they had like a streaming service. It was like DC Titans, and it was based on Teen Titans, but they had Starfire.
Oh my God,
Starfire was played by a black chick, and I'm like, Starfire isn't black. She's Tamaranian. She's kind of orange, but she's definitely like, it was so fucking bad. And like Raven looked like she walked out of a fucking Hot Topic. It was so bad. I watched like a couple episodes, and I was like, no. And I love the Titans. Like, I
heard it got better. I never watched it.
I won't.
Well, I mean, I haven't. So I can't, like, defend it, but I've heard it got better. Or I heard it got better.
Right. All right,
I don't know about that.
I'm going to play these last couple. These are related to you know what and you know what.
It means that instead of the vaccine being able, instead of the virus being able to hop from person to person to person to person, spreading and spreading, sickening some of them, but not all of them. And the ones that it doesn't sicken don't know they have it. And then they give it to even more people because they didn't recognize they were, right? Instead of the virus being able to hop from person to person to person, potentially mutating and becoming more virulent and drug resistant along the way, now we know that the vaccines work well enough that the virus stops with every vaccinated person. A vaccinated person gets exposed to the virus. The virus does not infect them. The virus cannot then use that person to go anywhere else.
Bullshit.
Total bullshit. Right? And this was like...
When did she say this?
This had been a while back. Yeah, because... Yeah.
Good God.
Well, all right, so the guys at the Babylon Bee posted this, and they said, why isn't she been sanctioned or gulagged on public media? Because this shit don't fly with reality.
Why is this dude wearing such a low-cut shirt?
Yeah.
It looks like she'll look like a man.
She was a team swimmer in college.
That's no excuse to look like a man.
Yeah, well, she's
got Jim Carrey's head.
She likes to eat pussy like I do, so maybe she.
I guess that helps when you look like a man.
Does that give you a strong jaw?
It cannot use a vaccinated person as a host to go get more people.
Bullshit.
She's batting like zero.
That means the vaccines will get us to the end of this.
Bullshit.
If we just go fast enough to get the whole
Right. So last week, the president came out and said that there's no federal solution to this, and he put it back on the states,
where it should have been in the first place, because it's a public health matter.
Right.
The U.S. Department of Health is only supposed to support the state departments of health when dealing with public health matters. They're not supposed to issue federal mandates or federal vaccine passport programs or anything like that. Public health is always a state matter, and even the Supreme Court has said so.
Exactly. All right, so what we're going to see here is what was talked about earlier about Dr. if she is really a doctor, Leanna Wen, right? A obvious shill for the CCP. I'm not, I'll say it. I don't even think that's really in question anymore with a lot of people. Listen to this shit.
Masks are not appropriate for this pandemic. It's not.
If we just go fast enough to get the whole
cloth masks are not appropriate for this pandemic. It's not appropriate for Omicron. It was not appropriate for Delta, Alpha, or any of the previous variants either, because we're dealing with something that's airborne.
What?
Yeah, masks are useful against airborne infections.
When did that narrative change with these fucks? Right?
Right after somebody smoked a whole big bowl of some really top grade shit, because cloth masks would only be useful against an airborne. They're certainly not going to be useful against the bloodborne. I can't.
Right.
I got been sharing needles with somebody because I'm an IV drug user, but I can't possibly get sick because I've got my cloth mask on. That doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
What? No.
Exactly.
I feel lied to.
Well, it's like the story about the cop. He's walking a beat, and he goes behind like this McDonald's, right? And he sees these two junkies laying there, and they're shooting each other up, right? And he says, "When you're sharing that needle, you can get AIDS doing that shit." And they said, "Dude, we're wearing condoms with them," right?
Perfect.
And the same cop was walking, right, and he stumbles upon a pair of hobos or homeless people, whatever you want to call them, laying. One's passed out, and the other one's got his hand up his butt. Ugh. And the cop, kind of busts out laughing when he sees it because it's really a funny, it's a funny side. And he asks the drunk guy, he goes, "Why you got your hand up your buddy's butt like that?" And he said, "I'm trying to make my buddy vomit. He had too much, and I think I got to make him vomit." And he said, the cop goes, "You're not going to make him vomit by sticking your hand in his ass." He goes, "I know that, but when I take it out and put it in his mouth, he will." That's pretty gross.
Aw, sheep, man.
All right, so now we're going to look at Uncle Tony.
You're gross, all right.
What?
You're gross.
I dug those
Probably
jokes.
like,
Go ahead.
I don't know, like not. I don't even want to say it because like somebody was talking about some hobo junkies I was listening to not that long ago, and like all the gross things they were doing. Well, and this is more with like meth and stuff like that, because like, oh, you can scrape like your skin and there's residue like of the meth, and like you can get high on like bodily fluids and things like that after somebody has used. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm too much of a lady to go into it.
I hear you.
Sorry.
I hear
I was
you.
like, yeah, sure.
All right,
You're talking about Jankum? You're talking about Jankum.
Jankum. I don't know what that means.
It's called Jankum. You take like a bag of your own shit, or
No.
That's
not what I'm talking about.
Like a gallon.
Wow, trippy. No.
I'm talking about people peeing in other people's orifices.
Oh.
Yeah. All right,
I don't know the name for that.
Let's finish this out. All right. So we're gonna listen to this Fauci revelation from this week.
Something that's airborne.
But the other important thing is that if you look at the children who are hospitalized, many of them are hospitalized with COVID as opposed to because of COVID.
Oh.
What in the fuck?
Wait, what did he just say?
That means kids are going to the hospital for other reasons other than COVID. Hospitals are testing everybody that is admitted, and they're popping for COVID. They're not there for the coof.
Right. And
that was
true. That was true when they were trying to flatten the curve.
Becca, your daughter had the allergy reaction.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
They forced her to get tested for the coof, and of course they came back and said she was positive, and she had to stay out of school for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was some bullshit, though.
It was really
dumb.
dumb.
She wasn't sick at all, right?
No. No symptoms.
Kids occasionally have to go to the hospital. I mean, kids still climb trees and occasionally fall out of the trees and break their arms. And when they go to the hospital, they're not at the hospital because of COVID. They're at the hospital because their arm bends in the wrong direction. But they get tested and they come back positive for COVID, and they talk about the horrible statistics for the amount of spread of COVID. And if somebody happens to die while they're in the hospital having tested positive for COVID, then they're counted as COVID death whether or not they died because they were hit by a semi-truck while they were walking down the highway.
Right.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Don't trust the statistics that Fauci is putting out. Even he's admitting right here that the statistics are not accurately tracking what is happening with this pandemic.
Right. It's
There's a lot of
politically
false
driven.
positives.
Yes.
There's a lot of government money and rained upon these hospitals. That's why they are automatically testing you for COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're coming in for
Cha-ching.
I don't know,
Uncle Sam foots the bill
cancer
for that
treatment.
shit. Mm-hmm.
$19,000 every time you've got a COVID positive case.
Yep.
Damn. See, that puts the financial incentive on that shit. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, let's finish this
From the
out.
very start.
And what we mean by that, if a child goes in the hospital, they automatically get tested for COVID, and they get counted as a COVID hospitalized individual, when in fact they may go in for a broken leg or appendicitis or something like that. So it's overcounting the number of children who are, quote, hospitalized with COVID as opposed to because of COVID.
The purpose of it is that
you realize
the extraordinary...
that he's contradicting everything he's pushed.
No, that's all he ever does.
Yeah.
He constantly says everything so that when they say he's wrong, he's like, no, I said the other thing too.
Pick which one.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is right? Let's go with that one.
All right, so this is the last thing. All right, this is from another interview.
Okay.
The purpose of it is that given the wave, the extraordinary, unprecedented wave of infections that we are experiencing now and will certainly experience more of in the next few weeks, that there is the danger that there will be so many people who are being isolated, who are asymptomatic for the full 10 days, that you could have a major negative impact on our ability to keep society running.
You don't say.
Gee,
You
I wonder
fucking
where
don't say.
We heard that before.
So the decision was made, although it's not completely risk-free, of saying, let's get that cut in half so that we could have 50%, namely half of the 10 days, and 50% of that time, people can actually be out with a mask in society.
Fuck you.
Indeed.
We went from 2
Second
weeks
that.
of quarantine, 2 weeks of quarantine, 2 weeks of self-isolation because you might possibly have COOF, you might possibly have been exposed to COOF, to 5 days of isolation and then just walk around with a mask, even though you may actually be contagious. Yeah, if that's the case, then we never needed the 15 days. Never did.
See, and that's where the rub is, man, is that all of these narratives were crafted, and places like YouTube and Google, man, you know, Facebook, they took it and ran. You know, this is about compliance and population control. Manipulation, I'll put it that way. And so I know I probably sound like Alex Jones or some shit, but I mean, I have to call it like I see it, right? You know, am I the only one that thinks
that's
that?
what we all got to do. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we all got to do. This is gonna be a good year, guys. I got a feeling that we're gonna have a good 2022.
Well,
midterms.
Those midterms coming, man. It's like everything's going to get nice. I think around tax time, they might even throw a little money back at you if you're a taxpayer. So,
They're trying to.
I'm smelling that kind of shit, right? Because they didn't get the BBB, slush fund going. So I see. All right, so we've got somebody in the waiting room. It's Roots Calhoun, and we're going to go ahead and pull him up, and then we'll go solo to Twitch and Odyssey and DLive at the top of the hour. That's right.
Go home, Roots.
Get out of here.
No.
Bad Roots. Go home. Get out of here. There's a bad
Roots. You've been canceled. Go home. You're muted, Roots.
He's like,
what?
It's not.
He's not here.
He muted himself.
He said, "Wait,
you have to wait until people shit in the punch bowl
Right,
before
in here
you throw
right
them
now.
out."
You're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
That was
is
like
real
a
life.
fucking. I came in here like an hour ago. Jesus Christ, man.
We weren't ready for you yet.
Jesus. Okay, all right, fuck, I'm here. It just like spooked me. I was listening to fucking Scottish music and shit while I fucking listened to the stream.
You would be.
Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, guys, man. I hope you guys had a good one. I've been just chilling at the crib, man. Had a ton of work to do today. So, yeah, now I'm just fucking chilling, getting hammered.
There you go.
Right on, man. I feel good. I feel good, bro.
Well, good deal. All right, so
spray bullets with your name on it.
Let's go ahead. All right, we'll go ahead and do a little shillage for the YouTubers, and then we'll spend an hour on Twitch and call it a night.
Right on.
So
I'm headed to Twitch with you guys.
A is for ASHERELLA. What do you got coming up, ma'am?
Well, I just uploaded a video like 30 minutes before we started the stream tonight. So that is my newest video out right now, but I regularly upload like 1 or 2 videos a week. So I'm about to drop my link in the chat. Also, of course, Friday night, midnight Eastern Standard Time, CREEM Stream here, and then Sundays on Twitch, Kino and Commentary with Miss Chigon, Bubonic For You, and Object of Hate. We do Kino and Commentary where we watch a movie and basically just, talk and comment and, make jokes about it all the way through it. But it's a really good time, and that is on Bubonic For You's Twitch channel, and that's 6 p.m. usually Eastern Standard Time. Twitch, so I'll throw the link up for that as well. But yeah, go watch my new video as soon as we get off here. I got a brand new video out.
Yeah, I put in the links to the Twitch channel, so people can start migrating over there while we're still talking about stuff. Becca, what do you got coming up?
I'm supposed to do a stream tomorrow, but we're doing the drunk stream tomorrow night. So I'm thinking I'll just pregame for that instead.
I think
I don't know.
I think that's what you're doing right now, isn't
it? When you're froggy, you ribbit.
That's right.
That's cute.
We need a shirt that says that, man.
So
that is like a catchphrase for sure.
So the drunk stream will be on Johnny Bonsaco's channel tomorrow night. That will be either 10:30 Central. We're not sure. And it's going to be a bunch of us rotating people in. We're going to be gaming. We're going to be playing drunk games, video games. It should be a blast.
Yay! Yeah, and everybody. So just some of those links I put up are on Twitch too. But people at Twitch, just ignore that shit. Okay. I don't want to deal.
I just didn't want to get lost.
I feel you, man. I know. It's like when I use the Restream chat, it sends it everywhere. So that's why I like to, have it pulled up so I can see.
That's cool.
Yeah, what people on Twitch are saying and shit too. Although I'm getting better at that. All right, so let's see. She gone. What do you got coming up?
Same thing, everything ASHERELLA said,
What
basically.
about informative massacre porn? Is that back yet?
We're doing it.
Okay.
I just say check on Bubonic's channel.
Yeah,
sure.
I didn't see it Thursday night. I don't know if you were doing it or not. Good. All right. Roasted.
Yeah, we're still doing stuff. Just check on Bubonics for you. Yeah.
Right on. Roasted, what you got coming up?
Well, you can find me here, and since I made it all the way through 2021, I think that maybe my hiatus is long enough, so I'm going to make an honest effort this weekend to actually make a video and post it by Sunday. Let's see what happens.
Yay! Good deal.
We'll all watch it.
Awesome.
All right, Roots, what do you got coming up? Got any streams or anything?
Yeah, man. I've been streaming a lot lately, just having fun, dicking around with people. Me, DJ, Dr. Till, who you guys might know as Tiberius the Eighth.
Oh wow!
Or Till the Eighth. Me and those dudes, and Jogging, and all those assholes. Like we're all we're all figuring something out. So we're gonna start fucking streaming a lot more in the coming months.
Great.
But yeah, I mean, just I don't know, come hang out. Everybody's more than welcome. Y'all know that. But yeah, we just have fun and talk shit, man.
So I said, all right. So I made a statement the other night, and I said that you and FTW Nil are the rap version of ZZ Top.
Dude, Nil's on there all the time, man. Nil hangs out all the fucking time. He's such a fucking trip. I love that son of a bitch. But yeah, no, we have fun, dude, and we just bust each other's balls and we talk shit, and no one really cares about, like, it's not political, but we're all of the of a like mindset, you know, like we're all of a like mindset. And we just all sit together and drink and goof around, dick around, and have fun.
Are you on a specific schedule coming up, or anything?
No, not yet. I'm gonna try to set it up, but there's so much like construction going on here, and there's so much like crap I gotta fucking do, and it's tough right now. But within a month and a half, 2 months, it's gonna be good to go, and it'll be a set schedule. So,
all right.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, man. But yeah, all those fucking dudes are just big old shitheads.
What about Sinister Charlie?
Oh, Charlie comes on all the fucking time, man.
Yeah. All right. So Trippy, what do you got coming up? We're gonna do this and then wrap on YouTube and then bop out and be at Twitch.
I'll probably stream tomorrow on my channel, late night kind of, and do a movie night before that. I don't know. I think we'll be watching Undercover Brother.
Oh no!
Yeah, that'll be before
classic
the show,
shit.
yeah.
All right, cool.
Dude, Hillary's in that shit. Not the Hillary, but Hillary from Fresh Prince.
I don't remember, but okay. I'll have to look for it.
All right, so I'm gonna show one thing. Sunday, I will be talking with Sinister Charlie. It's all set up and ready to go, and so I'm very excited about that. Monday, Becca and I are going to do more of Becca's Pecs. The extra credit show is really an excellent show, and I urge everybody. We learn about communism as much as everybody that watches it. So it's like we're all learning together and coming to.
I love that, dude. I fucking love watching the extra credit shit on Mondays, man. I love that shit, dude.
Well,
and I don't get to catch it live a lot, but I fucking love it, man.
All right, and then on that note, we're going to say everybody say goodbye.
Good night, guys, on YouTube.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, YouTube.
Happy New Year, fam.
Happy New Year, y'all.
See you next time. Same bat time, same bat channel.
I know.
Trippy, Uzi wants you to check your Discord DMs.